What's going on? Thank you so much for clicking this video to learn how to invest in some nips and tricks that I'm going to teach you to get better at and for you to follow. My name is Rafael Hilaire and I will teach you today. The number one thing that you want to learn with investing is, before I even get to number one, you have to ask yourself, am I prepared to invest? And investing could be anything. It could be $1, $20, $10, whatever you can put in to invest into yourself. And I know you're asking me, listen, if I want to invest, I can't invest no $1 or $2 or $5 or $10. That is investing. If you're buying a book, how is that not investing? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is honestly better than anything that you will need in order to succeed. Let me repeat that again. Knowledge is powerful. Without it, what are you? Just like Warren Buffett said, an idiot with a plan can be successful. A genius without a plan can fail. Knowledge is power. The number one thing that you need, the number one thing to invest, you have to set goals. You have to know where you want to be. And the next 5 to 10 years, this is my investment goals. You can invest in many different ways. You can invest in a business. You can invest in stocks. You can invest in real estate. It's whatever you decide. But just start today. You have to write goals. Know your goals. Before you start anything about investing, you have to ask yourself, what do I want to be? Just start. All you have to do is take that first step and start moving. Start grooving. Even if you may fall, you may not understand how to do something at one time, but guess what? You're gonna get better. Tough times do not last. You're gonna get better. The number one thing is to set goals. That is extremely important. Set your goals and understand, where do I want to be? Where do I see myself? I'm gonna set my goals so one day I can look back and be like, wow, I said it and I achieved it. Because once you say it out loud, it's like particles in the world and atmosphere starts working and they start going. And then because if you say something positive in this world, it's going to start working, and then eventually it's going to happen for you. But if you say negative things out in this world, it's like the particles in the atmosphere is just going to start working on negative things around you. It's like the negative cloud. It's like knowing somebody that you're around and like they come up to you and you're just like you could just feel the atmosphere, like this person's negative. You got to be positive and set goals for yourself. Number two, the second investing tip that you need to know is understand your risk tolerance. That is very, very important. As a young person like me, who's only 23 years old, my risk tolerance is extremely high. Because I have enough time to learn from my mistakes, and also I have enough time to lose. Sometimes you're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? You understand your risk. Sometimes you're gonna lose. If you're young, start now. It's okay if you lose, because at the end of the day, imagine 10 years from now, imagine 20 years from now, you're gonna get way better. You're gonna understand way much more. You're gonna say, I'm not gonna do that again, because I remember the last time I lost. But I'm gonna do it this way, because I know this is a good way for me to go. Understand your risk tolerance and feed off that. Do not go into investing if you are scared to lose a certain amount of money. It's like going to the casino. You know, you have to understand, okay, if I were to say I want to play with $200 today, you have to understand you can lose $200. Point blank period. It's not guaranteed. And that's the same thing with investing. Nothing is guaranteed. Understand, if you are able to invest this type of money, I can lose it. And it's okay, because I'm investing into myself. And even if I lose all this money, at least I learned something. And what did I say? Knowledge is power. Number three, the third investing tip that you need to understand. Control your emotions. Control your emotions. Do not allow yourself to, just because you check your stock and it's down a little bit, you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? It's okay. I invested, one stock that I have is Ford. And when I originally bought Ford, it was $10.35. And last week it was $9 and approximately 50 cents. It didn't bother me. At first, when I first started getting into investing, it did. I was like, oh my gosh, like, bro, I just want to sell this. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. I lost my money. At the end of the day, I checked today, it's back up almost $10 now. You have to control your emotions. Do not invest if you think, oh my gosh, I brought all this. Like, say you invested into a business or you invested into stocks. Do not allow yourself to work off those emotions, because then you're going to start making a mistake. You're going to start saying, you know what, let me pull out of this. And then if you would have just waited, patience is virtue. It's just like Amazon, like I said in my previous video. If you would have invested $1,000 in 1997 into Amazon, right now it would be worth $1.2 million. For the people that took their money out after they said, man, I don't see my money growing or anything, or Amazon doesn't seem like a good company. Look what happened for the people who stuck through. Control your emotions. Sometimes when you start business, it may not jump up overnight or a week or two. It may take a long time. Be patient. Be patient and control your emotions. And set firm that even if I invest this money, I can wait for it. Because it's going to go up and go down. That's life. Control your emotions. Number 4 of the investment tip. Understand the basics first. To understand the basics in investing, you have to research. You have to understand what you're doing. You can't just jump to step number 6 and expect you to make this much money back or get this much money in your business. You have to understand what you're investing in. Understand the basics of it. Go to step number 1 of building your brand. Don't just go to number 6, step number 6, and one step at a time. You gotta crawl before you walk. One step at a time. Take your time. Understand the basics of the fundamentals of everything before you jump into something and you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like when you learn how to ride a bike. If you just jumped on the bike without the training wheels, what's gonna happen? You're just gonna fall because you don't know how to do it. It's okay to get on the training wheels. It's okay to understand the basics, because one day you're not gonna be at this level. You know, even if people laugh at you, make fun of you, it's okay, because you're going to one day learn how to ride a bike. One day you're going to be killing it. You just have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Understand the basics and take your time. Investing into something is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen. You got to be patient. You got to understand where I see myself, and at the end of the day, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to be patient. And when you're patient, good things happen to people who wait. Good things happen to people who wait. The 5th tip of investing is to diversify your investments. What I mean by that is, if you have $100, $1,000, $10,000, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. You have to set some right here, put some right here, put some right here. If you have $10,000, why are you putting everything in real estate? Why are you putting everything in one bag? So when you lose that, you could just cry about it and be mad about it. Don't do that. You take a certain amount, you write everything down. Like for me, I like to be organized. I like to write everything down so I can know exactly what's going to what, where it's going to where, and I can be very organized and I can know exactly what I'm doing. I don't just like to just blindly put something somewhere. You don't do that. You take your time. Okay, I'm gonna put this much in this because I know this can give me this. Okay, I'm gonna put this into this. You'll sleep better at night knowing that, okay, everything is diverse. It's just like in my Robinhood stocks, I don't just have everything in one stock. and I'm having 20 million shares. No, I have 1 share of each. Okay, I'm good. And then step number 2, I'll buy another one of each. Okay, that's okay. You feel me? Like, go at your own pace. Some people are able to buy 20 shares of something or 50 shares of something. That's their pace. But with my pace, I like to take my time. Diversify everything. Keep everything. So one down, you're like, I don't care. Well, another one's down, I don't care, because I got 8 more investments. I'm good. At the end of the day, diversify everything. It's always good to diversify. Don't just stick with one. Diversify. Number 6, and this is very important. Very, 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 very important on investing. I'm going to make a video about this. That's how very important this one is. Avoid borrowing money. Avoid getting into debt. America is extremely into debt. They are so much into debt. A lot of people are. I don't like being in debt. I don't like owing nobody nothing. I will only invest money that I know I have in my bank account. I'm not going to sit there and just, can I borrow this to go invest? Because then you're going to owe that person money. Or you're going to owe your bank back. And then you make money from there. Guess what? They get a piece of that. What's the point of investing if you have to take it from somewhere? Work hard for it. That's all you got to do. Don't take it the easy way and have to borrow money from here, borrow money from there, and then you make the money, then you got to pay those back, and that's like half of whatever you receive. And I know you're probably saying, but Raphael, what if like I have a great idea and I need this much money? Work hard towards that. That's the reality of life. Work hard for yourself. Don't depend on nobody. Nobody. Not family, not friends, nobody. Depend on yourself. Look yourself in the face and say, I want to be my only investment. I don't want to owe nobody nothing. I don't want nobody to sit here and say, I helped you get there. I helped you become who you are. If it wasn't for my money, you wouldn't be here. Don't be put in that situation. All you have to do is invest the money you know I have. Invest the money you know you are willing to lose. Avoid borrowing money at any cost unless you very, very much have to. By any means, you know yourself better than I do. Do it. But if you know, because what if it doesn't go well? Then what? You still gotta pay that money back. Don't borrow money. Don't get into debt. I'm gonna make a whole video about that, but for now, don't get into debt. Thank you so much. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something out of these 6 steps. I hope you learned something out of these 6 steps. And, you know, if you learned something new, write in the comments what you learned and what you want to get better at and how you can get better at it. And like, comment, share, subscribe only if you're going to apply this into your life. If you're not, don't subscribe. That is a huge disclaimer. Don't subscribe if you're not willing to put in the work. If you're not willing to make it happen and visualize yourself being there. Those are the 6 steps to investment that help me, and I'm sure it can help you. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.